Hey guys, it's me, Melanie, the Daisy INFP, and today I have an unboxing video for you. So excited. It's my OPS official type unboxing. Let's unpack this. Double feminine, TINE, consume, play, blast, sleep. An INTP. I guess on the form I said I like surprises, but this is a bit much. An INTP. So guys, let me explain. Just about 2 weeks ago, I had a call with Shan of Objective Personality System, where we discussed my official OPS personality type. Turns out my type was a little different than my Myers-Briggs INFP self-type. Now, before you abandon me, leave me in the dust, hear me out. There are 512 types so far in the Objective Personality System, so it's a bit more complex than the 16 types of MBTI. I know you might feel a little weird, maybe a little betrayed. I can sense that emotion. Or just like want to flip the table and be like, what is all this typing BS anyway? If you said you were one thing and now you're telling me that you're not this thing. I get it. So my full type in OPS, double feminine, TINE, consume, play, blast, sleep, is considered a glass lizard. What's a glass lizard?
Pretty mellow individual. He's gonna take off pretty fast, so.
But in OPS terms, it means that I don't appear to be the type that I actually am. In my case, I'm an INTP who is double activated on my, wait for it, demon extroverted feeling. I know. Let's keep unpacking the box, shall we? With that double activated extroverted feeling, you and I have both been convinced that I am an introverted feeler. Let me back it up and unpack this whole thing for you. We'll start from the beginning. I'm just letting my hair be free and wild today, so pay no mind. Let me just say it, TI and FE. I wanna apologize to all of you because I've spent my entire time on YouTube talking shit about not only TI, but 100% definitely FE, which makes sense because it is my last function. I'll give you and I that, okay? Let's be gentle with me here. This is a surprise for me too. The positive side to this whole thing, it means that a TI-FE user can be highly aware of their identity, what they value, and their emotions. So again, sorry about that whole misunderstanding. My bad. Honestly, I've probably made way stupider mistakes in my day. We move on. From the beginning, double feminine. As an INTP, my functions are as follows. TINE-SI-FE. Double feminine refers to my demon feminine sensing. Guess what? I've gotten that correct the entire time I made videos, so could you at least give me that? Thank you. Yes, it's true. I am a feminine demon sensor, and it is introverted sensing, as I thought. The other F stands for my demon feminine extroverted feeling. This modality and this placement of my extroverted feeling leads me to be a glass lizard, as I was mentioning before, and more on that later. But that leaves me obsessed with a fear of offending the tribe. You'll hear me talking about and being aware of emotions at all times. I think that has something to do with me identifying highly as an INFP. My feminine demon extroverted feeling leads me to have masculine lead savior introverted thinking. That means that my TI and my FE, my two deciders, are always fighting against each other. So my pointed masculine internal logic system, which is my lead human need of identity, is always fighting with my awareness of the tribe's emotions. My feminine FE comes into play there because it leads me to not wanting to be moved. That is worth all of this personality typing in itself. Just that section of my personality code. I'll be keeping this part. The awareness that I don't want my feelings to be moved because it is a feminine extroverted decider of extroverted feeling in a demon fourth placement. That's why I can't watch movies, read books, etc. because I know that my feelings will be swayed and I never want that. And that's one of my favorite parts of my brand new shiny type, because that makes me aware of a huge blind spot that I've been dealing with probably my entire life. Moving on. My very first savior function is masculine introverted thinking. I have to check myself when I say it because I'm so used to saying FI and introverted feeling. Alas, no, I'm an introverted thinker, and not only an introverted thinker, but a masculine one. Have you ever noticed all of my sass in my videos? When I have a point that I believe, I go hard with it. Looking back on it now, it's very obvious. I'm always trying to make sense, always puzzling, always analyzing. These are my initial thoughts, and I can see that being true. I know that I have plenty of videos talking about my ENT partner, and since I've known my type for about 2 weeks now, there's been an interaction where I noticed my punchy TI internal logic system going head to head with his, and it checks out. I'm gonna try that function on, let it breathe, see what I think about it. But yes, that's my shiny new lead function, introverted thinking. Who would have thought? Moving on, I also have a masculine savior function of extroverted intuition. I knew it, my favorite. I was happy to hear this one. It plays out all the time. No real surprise there. Classic, favorite, love it, glad to hear it. More on that soon and how it pairs with other items in my personality type closet. Did you see how I just NE'd right there? Thank you. So yes, double masculine saviors, which explains why I love using YouTube as an outlet for all my strong opinions and strong visions. Moving on to the accessories and how they all work together. Consume, play, blast, sleep. This is where the term activation comes in. I know you heard me say double activated, and double activated or activation has to do with the animals pinging one of your functions. You're using them, they're playing out in your life more. The animal makes the types a bit more complex than the old MBTI and really accounts for the different flavors of types. As a whole, with consume, play, blast, that makes me information dominant, cool little feature. But with sleep last, that means a lot of the processing that I do happens in the moment. I don't necessarily stop to process, and I'm always kind of going. They often refer in OPS to consume, play, blast people as chaos monkeys, and my stack and type makes me one of the primo chaos monkeys. Another thing about my animals altogether, as this cool little outfit that I now wear, disclaimer, probably go on OPS's YouTube page and look up the animals for exactly what they mean. Basically, it's the functions working together. So with my consume, play, blast, sleep, blast placement, basically I'm double activated on NE and FE. That makes me an NF savior. So all my people who are pissed that I said I was an INFP, this is where I am an NF savior and where I appear to be an INFP. So that glass lizard thing comes into play here. I tend to be preoccupied with feeling and very aware of feeling, very aware of my own emotions, the tribe's emotions, and the like. So we'll talk about my channel name soon. These are still my first thoughts. We're gonna let this new type settle into my identity and see where it goes. So double activated play makes me an NF savior, although I am an INTP. Single activated on my masculine TI. This is some real nerdy NT talk right now. Thereby, I'm basically like an INTP, INFP hybrid. So there's that. So again, these are my initial off the top of my head thoughts. I'm still not the best at blasting, nor have I digested all the animals perfectly yet. So consume is my taking in of new information, and that has to do with my savior functions, my TINE. Play accounts for my NE and FE, and this was one the whole tribe could see before I could understand it. I think my lead TI and analyzing I mistook for sleep energy, which is when I had my typing video where I guessed my OPS type. I thought I was sleep, but once I interacted with the tribe, played, if you will, I realized that the entire tribe can see the play energy in me before the sleep energy. And it kind of looks good on me. Then we have blast, basically spouting the information I know, which in my case comes before sleep because my brain is moving so quickly that I don't really have time to stop and process. So those are my initial thoughts on my OPS official type unboxing. Thank you very much. I appreciate you sticking with me while I work through this new look that I've tried on. I will keep you updated on if I decide to make any changes. Overall, I think this type fits me well. I think it makes a lot of sense and it accounts for my awareness of and my own personal deep feeling. I'm happy to hear that my human need of identity comes first because I did know that about myself. I was excited to hear this new information, get to know myself trying this new personality for size, and I think it makes a lot of sense that I'm very aware of my own logic as well as emotions. At the end of the day, personality type to me is about knowing myself better, improving myself, being self-aware, and always growing. The fact that I didn't get it exactly right actually is a positive thing for me. Nobody's perfect and mistakes are healthy. By being officially objectively typed, I feel like I'm able to embrace the positivity in the non-perfection, and I hope to keep growing. That's it, guys. I hope you liked my unboxing of my official OPS type, and I hope to wear this new identity well. If you liked this video, go ahead and like it and subscribe. I talk about personality theory for cool people, of course, and I will catch you guys next time. Comment below if you're surprised, what your thoughts are, and I hope you'll stick with me. Peace.